Rare coin collecting. Discover real value and history in every coin.
In this video, we uncover 5 U.S. quarters that look ordinary but can be worth thousands. Each one carries a hidden story of history, design, and value that most collectors overlook. Some came from small mint runs, others from rare errors that turned pocket change into treasure. Stay with me as we explore the details, the hidden mint marks, and the record-breaking prices that make these coins stand out from the rest. You might even discover one sitting unnoticed in your own collection. The 2003 P. Arkansas State Quarter honors the state's natural beauty and rich cultural heritage. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin became the 25th release in the U.S. 50-state quarters program. Its design captures the essence of Arkansas through its rivers, wildlife, and diamond-rich land. Known as the natural state, Arkansas is celebrated for its scenic landscapes and its unique claim as the only U.S. state with a public diamond mine. The coin blends art, history, and symbolism into a design that appeals to collectors and state pride alike. The Arkansas State Quarter was released in October 2003. It was designed by John Mercanti, one of the U.S. Mint's most respected sculptor-engravers. His work conveys balance and symbolism, connecting the state's economic and natural identity. This coin closed out the 2003 set of state quarters, following Illinois, Alabama, Maine, and Missouri. The design stands out for its rich detail and deep ties to the state's environment, making it a memorable part of the series. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The reverse showcases a remarkable combination of imagery: a diamond at the center, 3 stalks of rice, and a mallard duck flying over a lake. The diamond represents Arkansas's status as home to Crater of Diamonds State Park, the only diamond-producing site open to the public in the world. The rice symbolizes one of the state's leading agricultural exports, and the mallard in flight captures the state's abundant wildlife and wetlands. Together, these elements highlight Arkansas's harmony between nature and prosperity. The Philadelphia Mint produced 229,800,000 examples, while the Denver Mint struck 228 million. Additionally, the San Francisco Mint released both clad and silver-proof versions for collectors. While many pieces entered circulation, high-grade uncirculated coins have become challenging to find due to heavy use and bag marks. Proof issues, especially silver proofs, remain favorites among collectors for their sharp details and mirrored fields. Condition plays a crucial role in determining value. Circulated coins are worth face value, but mint state examples can fetch much more. Collectors seek sharp strikes with no blemishes and strong luster across the fields. PCGS and NGC have graded several Arkansas quarters in mint state 67 and 68. But only a handful have achieved the near-perfect MS69 designation. These represent the finest known examples and command the highest premiums. The record auction price for a 2003 P. Arkansas State Quarter was $2,585 for a PCGS MS69 example sold through Heritage Auctions. This sale highlighted how even modern state quarters can achieve impressive results when preserved in pristine condition. The coin's perfect strike, brilliant surfaces, and full mint luster placed it among the finest of its kind. Collectors prize these top-graded coins for their rarity and aesthetic appeal, as very few circulation strikes from 2003 reached that quality. Beyond the regular issues, some fascinating error varieties exist. Off-center strikes, die cracks through the diamond, and partial missing clad layers are the most desirable. Coins with strong visible errors can bring from $100 to over $500, depending on eye appeal and certification. While these are scarce, they keep error hunters interested in Arkansas quarters. This coin also connects deeply to Arkansas's identity and history. It celebrates the state's agriculture, natural resources, and role in American expansion. The imagery of rice, the mallard, and the diamond reflects the balance between productivity and preservation. Released during the height of the state quarters craze, it also marks an era when millions of Americans rediscovered coin collecting as a national pastime. In circulated grades, the coin remains worth 25 cents, but uncirculated rolls and bags can reach $15 to $25. Mint State 67 examples often sell between $75 and $150, and MMS 68 pieces can exceed $300. Proof and silver proof issues trade between $10 and $25, depending on condition and demand. The highest graded MS 69 examples sit in a league of their own, with values around $2,500 for top certified coins. The 2003 P. Arkansas State Quarter stands as both a tribute to the state's natural heritage and a modern collectible with lasting appeal. Its intricate design, strong symbolism, and auction record above $2,500 make it one of the more valuable quarters from the early 2000s. For collectors who value artistry, condition, and history, this coin remains a standout piece in the State Quarter series and a reminder of Arkansas's enduring spirit as the natural state. The 2007 P. Montana State Quarter is one of the most distinctive designs in the entire 50 State Quarters program. Issued by the Philadelphia Mint, it honors Montana's rich frontier heritage, symbolized through its powerful depiction of a bison skull set against a vast landscape. Released as the 41st coin in the series, it captures the rugged beauty and spirit of the Treasure State, where the Old West meets breathtaking wilderness. The obverse follows the familiar portrait of George Washington created by John Flanagan and modified by William Cousins. The inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and $quarter, surround the profile. The mint mark, P, found on the right side of Washington's ponytail, confirms that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This obverse remains consistent across all state quarters, providing unity to the series while allowing each reverse to highlight state identity. The reverse design, created by artist Don Everhart and sculpted by Joseph Mena, features a striking image of a bison skull floating above the sweeping Montana landscape. Snow-capped mountains and rolling plains stretch beneath it, with the words, Big Sky Country, inscribed above the horizon. Montana and the year 1889, the year of statehood, appear at the top, while the year of issue, 2007, and the mint mark rest below. The design conveys a sense of open freedom, vastness, and respect for the natural and cultural heritage of the state. The bison skull is not a symbol of death, but rather one of endurance and reverence for the land. To the Native American tribes of the region, the bison represented life and sustenance, and its image remains sacred. By including it, Montana chose a design that reflects both its frontier past and its enduring connection to the Great Plains and Rocky Mountains. The background landscape evokes the open spaces that earned Montana its famous nickname, Big Sky Country. The Montana State Quarter has the same specifications as others in the series: a copper nickel-clad composition, a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a weight of 5.67 grams, and a reeded edge. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 257 million pieces in 2007, while the Denver Mint struck a similar number. Although this makes the coin common in circulation, collectors seek high-grade uncirculated examples that show sharp detail and full luster. In circulated grades, this coin holds its face value. Uncirculated examples can be worth $1 to $3 depending on condition. Mint State 66 coins usually sell for around $5 to $10, while Mint State 67 examples often reach $30 to $40. The rarest, top-quality Mint State 68 specimens are extremely scarce and have sold for over $500 at auction, A record sale from a PCGS-graded MS-68 coin exceeded $1,000, demonstrating the continued interest in pristine modern issues. Proof versions of the Montana Quarter were struck at the San Francisco Mint in both clad and silver compositions. These proofs, with their mirror-like fields and frosted designs, are highly collectible. Silver proofs, containing 90% silver, often sell for between $5 and $15, depending on condition and demand. Complete proof sets from 2007 remain popular with collectors who want every state quarter in flawless presentation. Collectors also look for errors and varieties that can make the Montana Quarter more valuable. A few double die varieties exist, showing minor doubling in the lettering or date. Off-center strikes and die cracks have also been reported. These errors can increase a coin's value from $50 to several $100s, depending on rarity and visual impact. Such variations are limited, but always attract attention within the numismatic community. The Montana Quarter captures more than a landscape. It tells the story of a state where history and nature intertwine. The image of the bison skull links the coin to the region's Native American culture, ranching heritage, and wild terrain. It reflects the balance between life and nature that defines Montana's identity. The wide horizon shown on the coin reminds collectors of the immense open lands and the sense of freedom that continues to draw visitors to the state. The 50 State Quarters program was designed to bring American history to life, and the Montana issue does so vividly. It highlights the character and pride of a region known for resilience and independence. Whether kept as part of a complete set or admired as a single piece, this coin stands out for its artistic strength and symbolic depth. Today, nearly 2 decades after its release, the 2007 Montana State Quarter continues to be a favorite among collectors for its striking reverse design and the message it carries. It embodies the vastness, beauty, and spirit of the American West. The 2001 New York State Quarter is one of the most historically significant designs in the 50 State Quarters series. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, it commemorates New York's entry into the Union in 1788 and celebrates the state's deep influence on American history, commerce, and freedom. Released only months before the September 11th attacks, the coin gained even deeper meaning for many Americans, becoming both a symbol of pride and resilience. It stands as one of the most collectible and emotionally powerful quarters from the early 2000s. The coin was released in January 2001 as the first state quarter of that year and the 11th overall in the series. The design was created by artist Daniel Carr, who later became known for his work in both U.S. Mint and private commemorative coin designs. His depiction of the Statue of Liberty and the outline of New York reflects the state's identity as the gateway to America and a global symbol of freedom. The design choice captured the essence of New York's place in the nation's story, blending artistry with historic pride. The obverse follows the standard portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, used across all state quarters. The inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar, appear around the central bust. The reverse shows the Statue of Liberty in front of an outline map of New York State. A line traces the route of the Hudson River and Erie Canal, representing New York's importance as a transportation and trade hub. The inscriptions read, New York 1788, Gateway to Freedom, and 2001. The design also includes 11 stars to symbolize New York's status as the 11th state to join the Union. The Philadelphia Mint struck 655,400,000 examples, while the Denver Mint produced 619,640,000. The San Francisco Mint issued both clad and silver-proof versions for collectors. While this coin is common in circulation, high-quality uncirculated examples with full luster and sharp details are far scarcer than the mintage might suggest. Bag marks and weak strikes are typical due to mass production, so pristine pieces in top condition hold strong appeal for collectors. In grading terms, circulated coins remain worth face value. but mint state examples begin to gain value at MS66 and above. PCGS and NGC have certified many coins in mint state 67, though only a few have reached MS68 and higher. The sharpest strikes with flawless fields and rich luster bring the highest premiums. The record auction price for a 2001 P New York State quarter stands at $2,585 for a PCGS MS69 example. This nearly perfect coin displayed no visible imperfections, deep frost on Liberty's figure, and exceptional strike definition across the map outline. Only a handful of pieces have achieved such top grades, making them key targets for registry set collectors. Collectors also prize error varieties from this issue. Several off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing clad layer examples have surfaced. Missing clad layer coins that reveal the copper core can sell from $150 to $600, depending on condition and coverage. Some minor double die reverses have also been noted, though they are relatively subtle. These varieties highlight the production scale of the State Quarters program and add layers of interest for advanced collectors. The New York Quarter carries immense historical resonance. Released in the same year as one of America's most defining tragedies, it became a quiet emblem of unity and endurance. The Statue of Liberty design, already a global icon, gained even more emotional weight in the months that followed. For many collectors, owning this coin feels like holding a small tribute to courage, freedom, and the resilience of the American spirit. In circulated grades, the coin trades for 25 cents, but uncirculated rolls can bring $15 to $25. Mint State 67 coins generally sell between $60 and $120, while MS68 examples can reach $500 or more. Proof versions, especially silver proofs with deep mirror surfaces, sell for $15 to $25. The top-graded MS69 coins, extremely rare, hold the record values around $2,585 at major auctions. The 2001 P New York State Quarter continues to stand out as a powerful piece of modern American coinage. Its design honors liberty, trade, and the enduring spirit of New York. It bridges art, history, and emotion in a way few modern coins can. With its high mintage, fascinating varieties, and record auction price above $2,500, this coin remains a cornerstone of the State Quarter collection and a lasting reminder of freedom's enduring light.
The 2005 Minnesota State Quarter celebrates the land of 10,000 lakes and stands as one of the most visually detailed and collectible coins in the entire State Quarter series. Struck at the Denver Mint, it represents the 32nd coin released in the U.S. 50 State Quarters program. The design captures Minnesota's identity through its natural scenery, outdoor traditions, and historical connection to America's northern frontier. This coin gained strong collector attention for its beauty, symbolism, and a range of fascinating minting errors that have made certain examples extremely valuable. The Minnesota State Quarter was released in 2005, a year that saw high public enthusiasm for the program. It was designed by Charles L. Vickers, who created a scene that embodies the calm and richness of Minnesota's wilderness. The design honors both the state's natural beauty and the lifestyle of its people, reflecting themes of independence and harmony with nature. It quickly became one of the most discussed coins of the mid-2000s due to its intricate details and the variety of die errors discovered after its release. The obverse side features the classic portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan, used across all state quarters. The inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar frame his profile. The reverse presents a lake scene with a fisherman in a boat, two towering pines, and a large loon in the foreground, which is Minnesota's state bird. A small outline of the state appears to the right, along with the inscription, Land of 10,000 Lakes. Below are the minting details, Minnesota 1858 and 2005. The combination of wildlife, water, and forest makes this design one of the most realistic and nature-inspired in the entire series. The Denver Mint struck 248,600,000 examples, while the Philadelphia Mint produced 239,600,000. The San Francisco Mint issued both clad and silver-proof versions for collectors. Though the coin was released for general circulation, collectors quickly began setting aside uncirculated rolls due to the coin's aesthetic appeal and strong demand. Many of the finest surviving examples come from those early hoards. Grading plays a major role in value. Circulated coins remain worth face value, but uncirculated pieces with sharp strikes and full luster bring more. Mint State 67 examples are relatively common, while MS-68 coins are rare. The top-graded MS-69 pieces are considered elite and have commanded four-figure prices in major auctions. The record auction price for a 2005 Minnesota State Quarter is $2,650, achieved by a PCGS MS-69 example sold through Heritage auctions. This sale reflects the growing interest in modern quarters that display exceptional quality. High-end pieces showing crisp detail, flawless fields, and brilliant luster are especially prized by registry collectors. The Minnesota Quarter is also famous for its extraordinary number of die varieties and doubling errors. More than 50 different doubled die reverse varieties have been identified, many showing clear doubling on the trees near the lake. Some of the strongest examples, labeled as extra tree varieties, show an additional tree or branch to the right of the main design. Depending on visibility and grade, these coins can sell for $100 to $1,000 or more. The most dramatic examples discovered early in the release period remain highly sought after. The historical connection of this coin adds to its meaning. Minnesota joined the Union in 1858, a period of national expansion and industrial growth. The state's culture has long been tied to its natural environment, from fishing and logging to modern conservation. The coin's design captures that bond and reminds collectors of the harmony between land and people. For Minnesotans, it serves as a symbol of pride and natural abundance. In circulated condition, the coin retains face value, but uncirculated rolls can bring $20 to $30. Mint State 67 examples trade between $50 and $100, while top-end MS-68 pieces may sell for $300 to $600. Silver-proof versions from San Francisco, especially those graded Deep Cameo, often sell for $15 to $25. Certified extra tree error coins in top grades can exceed $1,000, depending on rarity and eye appeal. The 2005 Minnesota State Quarter remains one of the most collected and studied coins in the series. Its combination of natural imagery, rich symbolism, and remarkable error varieties gives it a lasting place in U.S. numismatic history. With a record auction price of $2,650 and continued strong collector interest, it stands as proof that even modern circulating coins can achieve impressive value when preserved in perfect condition. This coin embodies Minnesota's wild beauty and America's passion for discovery, both in nature and in collecting. The 2001 North Carolina State Quarter is one of the most historically captivating coins in the 50 State Quarters program. It was released as the 12th coin in the series and struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This quarter celebrates the Wright brothers' first successful flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in 1903, marking a defining moment in human history. The design captures America's spirit of innovation and courage that forever changed the course of transportation and technology. The obverse features the traditional portrait of George Washington, created by John Flanagan and modified by William Cousins. The inscriptions include United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and $quarter. The mint mark P below Washington's ponytail identifies the Philadelphia Mint.
Like all state quarters, the obverse design maintains a uniform national identity, while the reverse focuses on the state's unique contribution to history. The reverse design, created by John Mercanti, depicts the Wright Flyer lifting off the sands of Kitty Hawk, with Orville Wright at the controls and Wilbur running alongside the plane's wing. Above the design are the words "First Flight," while North Carolina and 1789, the year the state joined the Union, appear above. The date of minting, 2001, rests below. This image celebrates both the human achievement of powered flight and North Carolina's role in making it possible. The background features the open sky, symbolizing freedom and progress. The coin specifications follow the standard state